So I told you I really don't like forever loops. I don't like the way that this runs forever. You saw me in the monkey video, if you watch the extra on how to remove the forever loop, how to do it. And I'm going to show it to you here. It's really basically the exact same idea. The program is simply going to, instead of a forever loop that then has to be stopped, have a while loop, right? We're going to say, do this until something is true. Repeat until the game is over. And so let's actually use that metaphor just like we did before. We're going to add in one more variable. We're going to make the variable called game. And we're going to repeat until game equals over. All right? So we say equals. We say game equals over. Right? We want to put this into every one of these other animals as well. So I'm going to pull this out, and I'm just going to copy the game equals over to the shark, the game equals over to the fish, the game equals over to the fish, the game equals over to the crab. Good, now we got it over all those other places, so I can put this here. The shark, we're going to replace this forever loop. Oops. I grabbed the wrong thing. Let's do this again. All right, get rid of the forever loop until game equals over. We're going to replace this with the game equals over. And I know you're just watching me do this and it's kind of boring, but again, I think this is important because the forever loop gets you into the potential for trouble. And while I would never really force this issue again with kids who are first graders, second graders, I think it's a reasonable metaphor to go with here. And so then the question is, when is the game not ever over? Right? So let's see, if we're going to add that idea of a variable in our places, everybody, we have to set game to, truthfully, we can set it to anything other than over. I'm going to say running just so we know it's happening. I'm going to turn off that. We don't need to see it there. And then the idea is, well, when does the game go to over? Well, it goes when the crab detects that the lives have stopped. And so rather than doing this stop all, again, we're going to do the if lives equals 0, set game to over. And now, one last time we can run this. I'm going to change this out here just so it doesn't take quite so long. Let's take this down to 3 seconds. Crab shows up. There's life 1. There's life 2. He came back really quickly. There's life 3. And we got rid of the game equals over. Now nothing is running, no forever loops, all by introducing this variable. And again, you saw in the monkey video why that was more important in that game than it was in this game.